Welcome back to Pastry Maestra. I'm Tereza and today I'm making guilt-free blueberry cheesecake. The sweetness I'm making today is completely guilt-free. There is no gluten in it, eggs are banned from this recipe, and sugar, sugar is in another galaxy. A complete, divinely sweet yet healthy package. Add some fresh strawberries, blueberries, raspberries and kiwi to the mix and you'll get an absolutely perfect sweet treat. Perfect! Now in this intro I want to pay a special attention to stevia, a miraculous and healthy sweetener that packs a titanic sweet punch in 0 calories. 0. So stevia is a sweetener and sugar substitute derived from the leaves of the plant species Stevia rebaudiana, native to Brazil and Paraguay. The plant Stevia rebaudiana has been used for more than 1500 years by the Guarani people of South America. The leaves have been used traditionally for hundreds of years in both Brazil and Paraguay to sweeten local teas and medicines and as a sweet treat. According to Wikipedia, the genus was named for Spanish 16th century botanist and physician Pedro Jaime Esteve, but it was Mosè Giacomo Bertoni, Swiss botanist, who in 1899 first described the plant and the sweet taste in detail. So-called steviol glycosides are the active compounds of this sweetener, which have 30 to 150 times the sweetness of sugar. One source on the web claims that this ratio is even bigger, as much as 200 to 400 times the sweetness of sugar, but I can't say for sure. Either way, the body does not metabolize the glycosides in stevia, hence the 0 calorie stuff. And not only that, diabetics, kids and pregnant and breastfeeding women can safely consume stevia. Isn't that just great? Now, I must warn you that there is no universal stevia to sugar ratio formula. Therefore, it is of utmost importance that you carefully read the label, so that you know what amount of stevia will replace a teaspoon of sugar. The stevia I'm using in this video is 10 times sweeter than sugar, so the ratio is 1 to 10. If your stevia is stronger, please adjust the quantity in the recipe, okay? Okay, nothing more to be said about stevia, so let's get to work. I'll show you how to make super yummy, guilt-free blueberry cheesecake. As usual, the recipe is on my site and the link is down below. To make a gluten-free crumble, I've put almond flour into a food processor. I will add butter and cold milk. I will pulse until I get crumbly mixture. I'll transfer my crumble onto a paper-lined baking tray and then I'll bake it at 180 degrees centigrade, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 10 minutes until golden. My crumble is done and cooled. I will grind it in my food processor. To make the crust, I've put ground crumble into a bowl. I will add stevia powder, melted butter, and stir with a silicone spatula to combine. I've lined my 15 by 15 centimeters, which is 6 by 6 inches pan with parchment paper and acetate strip. I'll transfer my mixture into the mold. I will smooth it with the back of the spoon. Then I will smooth the corners using my pointed spatula and put in the fridge until the crumble sets. To make cream cheese mousse, I will soak gelatin in cold water. As soon as my gelatin softens, I will take it out and squeeze to get rid of the excess water. I've put cream cheese into a bowl and now I will mix it with my silicone spatula until it becomes smooth. I'll add sour cream and continue mixing until the mixture becomes uniform. I've put milk into a bowl and now I'll add stevia powder and vanilla powder. I'll stir with a whisk to combine. I will heat up this mixture in the microwave. My milk is hot and now I'll add gelatin and stir until it melts. I will add this mixture to cream cheese mixture and stir with a whisk until it becomes uniform. I will whip the cream in my stand mixer fitted with whisk attachment to soft peaks. I will add cream cheese mixture into the whipped cream. I'll stir with the whisk until the mixture becomes uniform. I will pour the mixture into the prepared mold. I'll shake and tap the mold against the counter to distribute the mousse evenly, and then I'll put it in the freezer until it sets completely. To make blueberry mousse, I'll soak gelatin in cold water. As soon as my gelatin softens, I'll take it out and squeeze to get rid of the excess water. I've put cream cheese into a bowl and now I will mix it with my silicone spatula until it becomes smooth. I've put blueberry puree into a bowl. Now I'll add stevia powder and stir with a whisk. I will heat up this mixture in the microwave. My puree is hot. I'll add soaked gelatin and stir until it melts. I will pour warm blueberry puree into cream cheese. I'll stir with a whisk until the mixture becomes uniform. I will whip cream in my stand mixer fitted with whisk attachment to soft peaks. I will pour lukewarm blueberry mixture into the whipped cream. I'll stir with a whisk until it becomes uniform. I will pour the mixture onto frozen cream cheese mousse. I'll shake the mold to distribute the mousse evenly and then I'll put it in the freezer until it sets completely. My cake is set and now I'll decorate it with some fresh fruits: strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, red currant and kiwi. There, my delicious guilt-free blueberry cheesecake is done. Enjoy!
Oh baby, you are so sweet, so delicious and yummy, so good to eat. I wanna lick you, feel your sweetness on my lips. Forever and ever, you'll stay on my hips.
I'm Teresa. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you want to stay in touch, follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and of course, visit my site where you can find elaborate posts with lots of pictures, additional information and recipes that follow my every video. Also, on my site you can download my free 365 pages ebook, The Pastry Chef, and maybe buy me a macaron. If you think that I've earned it. Now, before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That really helps a lot. Finally, and this is the most important thing, don't forget to create sweetness every day, because sweetness is happiness. See you in my next video. Bye!